Imagine a happy little octopus from space comes to Earth to spread joy. He has a suitcase full of magical gadgets that can solve any problem. He wants to make a sad little girl smile. Sounds like a sweet, wholesome kid story, right? Now, what if I told you that by the end of the first chapter, this story involves a brutal murder, and our happy little octopus is the one who helps cover it up? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I really need to talk about this manga, and even its anime counterpart. Seriously, it's one of those stories that just sticks with you. I'm talking about Taizan 5's incredible series Takopi's Original Sin. If you're looking for something that's going to challenge you emotionally and leave a lasting impact, then settle in, because this one is a must-watch and a must-read. So, what is Takopi's Original Sin even about? Well, imagine this. You've got Takopi, this adorable pink octopus-looking alien from the planet Happy. His whole deal is spreading joy and happiness, right? He crash lands on Earth, full of optimism, only to immediately stumble upon a young girl named Shizuka. And Shizuka, she is not happy. She's being bullied relentlessly. She's neglected, and frankly, she's just incredibly miserable. Takopi, bless his pure heart, tries to help her with all his little happy tools. But here's where it gets dark really fast. His efforts often backfire spectacularly, leading to even more devastating consequences. And when things take an incredibly tragic turn, Takopi discovers he has the ability to turn back in time. So he embarks on this desperate, heartbreaking mission to try and fix Shizuka's life, only to peel back layers of trauma, abuse, and the incredibly messy, often ugly truths about human relationships. It's a brutal look at the butterfly effect and how even the best intentions can go horribly wrong. The characters in this manga, oh my god, they are so raw, so real, and they just burrow under your skin. First, there's Takopi, our little alien. He's pure innocence clashing with a really grim reality, and it's just so heartbreaking to watch his eternal optimism get put through the ringer. Then there's Shizuka. She's this quiet, despairing girl, and the manga does an incredible job showing the weight of her suffering without ever making it feel exploitative. You just genuinely ache for her. And Marina, Shizuka's main bully. The series is so smart about her, revealing her own vulnerabilities and the complicated reasons behind her cruelty. She's not just a bad guy, she's a product of her environment, which makes her story even more impactful. And finally, Naoki, another classmate who gets unwillingly pulled into this really dark web of relationships. He represents those who witness bullying and the struggle of knowing what to do. These kids feel so incredibly real. You'll find yourself empathizing, questioning their choices, and getting frustrated, which just shows you how brilliantly Taizan 5 writes them. Now, Takopi's Original Sin isn't about some fantastical world with dragons or magic. Its world building comes entirely from its atmosphere. It's set in a perfectly mundane, everyday Japanese elementary school and neighborhood. But that just makes the underlying darkness even more chilling. This world feels so hopeless and frustrating at times. It mirrors the harsh realities faced by children dealing with immense trauma and neglect, often ignored or made worse by the adults around them. The manga paints a picture where suffering can easily go unnoticed, where kids are just left to drown in their emotional turmoil. It's grounded, it's raw, and it makes the themes of bullying, abuse, and mental health feel incredibly uncomfortably visceral. It's a harrowing and hard to read experience, precisely because it feels so close to reality. And let's talk about the art style for a second. It's truly striking. Taizan 5 uses this kind of rough, gritty quality that just perfectly matches the somber tone. The pages often have a darker feel to them, which just ramps up that pervasive sense of despair. But what really blew me away was how well the art conveys emotion. It often shifts between this deceptively soft, almost Ghibli-esque style, especially with Takopi's adorable design, and then full-on grim realism in the depictions of the children's suffering. Those blank stares, those intense expressions of fear, anger, and sadness, they're rendered with such incredible power. It's a visual whiplash in the best possible way. It's jarring, it's intentional, and it makes every moment of horror or despair hit you like a truck. Okay, so why did I love this manga so much despite how heavy it is? Firstly, the emotional depth is just unparalleled. It doesn't shy away from really uncomfortable topics: bullying, child abuse, neglect, depression, even suicide, and it handles them with this raw, unflinching honesty that is both heartbreaking and incredibly admirable. The narrative is so unique. The time travel element, combined with Takopi's innocent perspective, creates this compelling, unpredictable story. You're constantly on the edge of your seat, wondering how each attempt to fix things is going to screw up everything even more. It's incredibly thought-provoking. This manga asks really difficult questions about responsibility, what it truly means to be happy, and if good intentions are even enough. It genuinely stuck with me for days after finishing it, making me just sit and think. And for a series that's only 2 volumes, seriously, just 16 chapters, it's paced so well. It never feels rushed, despite the incredibly heavy content it covers. Now, before you rush out and pick it up, it's super important to be aware Takopi's Original Sin is not for everyone. This is its biggest strength, but also its biggest warning. If you are sensitive to graphic depictions of child abuse, bullying, self-harm, and intense mental health struggles, please approach with extreme caution. It can be incredibly harrowing, frustrating, and genuinely a downer. You need to be in the right headspace for this one. Also, without giving anything away, some readers might find the ending a bit unsatisfying or that it fell flat for them. It doesn't give you easy answers, which can be divisive. Oh, and speaking of adaptations, yes, there is an original net animation. It premiered on June 28th, 2025. While this review focuses purely on the manga, you should watch it. I did too, and it's amazing. So who is Takopi's Original Sin for? If you're a manga reader who appreciates deep psychological narratives, intense emotional stories, and tales that aren't afraid to confront the darker, more uncomfortable sides of humanity, then I wholeheartedly strongly recommend Takopi's Original Sin. It's a short, incredibly impactful read, and I guarantee it will stay with you longer after you turn that final page. Alright, that's my take on Takopi's Original Sin. Have you read it? What were your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more manga and anime reviews, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything that I post in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.